Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Great sweater.
Yeah, same to you, my friend. Oh yeah, you win. Let's see. I think that turns off the reverb. Hi, Tom. Yeah, we're gonna. It's been a week since. It's been a month since we did this, and I missed it. Yeah,
I did too, my friends.
yeah. So, do I sound okay?
You sound great.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
volume. Good volume.
Do I sound weird now?
Weird. Weird. Strange.
Now this should be okay, but reverby.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, Tom says maybe a little too much reverb. It's not easy to turn it down. I have to get the manual out. I had too little reverb and I compensated. Oops. I can turn it off completely. Well, that doesn't sound like it's completely off, does it? Oh,
I think
know
it'll be
what it
fine
is.
during the music.
There. That turns it off completely. I've got it on for both the ukulele and for me. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Could you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
sounding good. Well,
Hello, everybody.
yeah.
Hello to everybody.
Yeah, hello to you. You know, a month is a long time between meetings, or 28 days. Yeah. Um, the Demas Live meetings are going to end and restart, and the last one is at Connect 55 Plus will be next week on Wednesday. When they restart in January, they're going to be on Mondays at Raymond Music at like 6:30 instead of 7 p.m. Yeah. So that's good for you, Tom. Yeah. Um, and for anybody who lives uh, uh, in the real world instead of Tiny Kingdom. Uh, so there's that. I'm thinking that perhaps we should change our meeting to the alternating Mondays. Uh, Voodoo has been thinking about it with me. Um, I don't know if anybody doesn't want me to do that. It would be good to hear, and then we might match up the start times as well. Um,
Well, I'll do anything that the group does, and if I can't make it, I just won't go. But my regular group meets until 6 o'clock on Mondays, every Monday.
okay, is that
So
a Zoom group or
I'm
a?
not I'm not telling you not to do it,
Yeah.
but
Hi, Marcy. Yeah. Well, that's something to think about. What about Tuesday? Tuesday's not too bad. I know people have church things on Wednesday, and that some people that might come don't because they're doing church things. But in a way, this is a church thing. Well, some songs, maybe. Um,
Hi,
what?
Marcy.
Yeah. Well, the first song that we have is one that Marcy suggested, and I wasn't very familiar with. It's a good John Denver song, and I see that Tom has a harmonica out. Uh, John, are you gonna want to play harmonica on it some too?
I don't know it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Tom, how do you want to split this up?
Yeah, well, however, anybody want part of this? I can do part of it on harmonica. Marcy, thanks for picking it. I was not familiar with it, and yeah, it's a nice Christmas
It
different song.
really is. It's quite wonderful. Well, let's see. Which is your favorite verse as far as the lyrics go, Tom?
You know, I could start it out. There's a little harmonica introduction,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could go back in the city. They have different ways,
Yep, I could do that.
and you can do a campfire thing.
And
And
then
then
I give it back to you.
yeah, I'll take 1 and 4.
Okay, that's great. Let me see. All right, let's see. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, that sounds really good. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. This little intro and verse 1.
Okay.
Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day, driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts open today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range.
Back in the city, they have different ways. Football and eggnog and Christmas parades. I'll take my blanket, I'll take the reins. It's Christmas for cowboys on the wide open plains. A campfire for warmth as we stop for the night. The stars overhead are Christmas tree lights. The wind sings a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys on wide open plains.
Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts open today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains.
Very, very nice. That was great.
I really liked your picking there on the ukulele. Someday when I grow up, I want to be able to play the ukulele like you, Frank.
Well, thank you so much, Tom. Um, uh, those little techniques seem to just occur to me more and more. That technique is called a chord melody. And what that means is, for the most part, you play most of the chords that you play in a song contain the notes that are in the melody. Not all of them. A lot of them have notes that go in between. But so you play a chord like Tall in the Saddle. Okay. tall in the saddle. And so you play the note that's the melody, like tall in the saddle, saddle. So these two notes are both in the C chord, although this is what we normally do instead of this. But so when you play the and this is a guideline, not a rule, but if the note that is in the melody is on this string, you don't play the E string. So and if you're trying to figure it out for a song, you just mess with it until it starts to work. It sounds more complicated than it is, but it has a really nice effect. Yep. I'm so glad to see you, Leslie. Okay. The next one is a Melanie song, and I'm just betting nobody wants to do any Chuck Berry stuff. Do we have any takers? No? All right. Well, I'll try not to screw it up. Let's see. Yeah. Out of all the reindeer, you're the one who's the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, Randolph ain't too far behind. Well, now I've got to press my little button to make it scroll. All right. Santa, let's see. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's got to make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, 'cause I'm reeling like a merry-go-round. You know, I really did practice it. Santa said to boy child, what have you been longing for? All I want for Christmas is a rock and roll record guitar. And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, reeling like a merry-go-round. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, I'm reeling like a merry-go-round. Santa said to girl child, what the things you really wants to get? A little baby doll that can cry, sleep, and drink and wet. Then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a saber jet. Take it home now. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him you can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, I'm eating like a merry-go-round. So that was Run Run Rudolph. And if you like that, you can thank Melanie. And if you didn't like it, you can still thank Melanie. So the next one is probably just me. It's a Leonard Cohen song. And as a little story, I was unfamiliar with this song. And around Thanksgiving, something happened in the family that wasn't really much to it, but with all the stress of the holidays and stuff, I overreacted and was feeling a little blue. And a friend of mine told me that I should listen to this song, and he was right. So now you have to listen to it. If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I'm spoken for, if it be your will. If it be your will that a voice be true from this broken hill, I will sing to you. From this broken hill, all your praises they shall ring. If it be your will to let me sing. If it be your will, if there is a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice. Let your mercy spill on these burning hearts in hell. If it be your will to make us well, and draw us near, and bind us tight, all your children here in their rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill. And in this night, if it be your will, if it be your will. Thank you. Okay. Well, then the next one was Elvis is here.
Hey, hi, everybody. Hey, Frank, that was a wonderful song. I wish I would have recorded it and made millions, and I would have given you millions there, but didn't do it.
Well, I'd have been glad to get it. Well, thank you, Elvis. Usually you're here in Memphis, and we see you knocking around in January quite a lot.
Yeah, it was a windy day
Every
here,
year.
having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
I need to show you my left side. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
working.
That could happen to anybody, though.
True.
Okay, so I guess you're going to help us out. Don't. You know, with 8 fingers on each of his, no, I don't want to start dictation. With 8 fingers on each front hand, you know, I can't get him to walk across a piano keyboard, but the cat loves to type.
Yeah.
I mean, he loves to type. He loves to help me with my emails. You know, the song sheets. He's in there every time. He does something, and then I look at it and think about it, and then of course I have to change it because, you know, as much as he loves typing, he's just not that great at it. But you know, you have to follow your heart. Okay, Blue Christmas. Mike was the one who suggested this, and we've got Elvis Presley here in the building. Mike, did you want to do part of it? No? Okay, Elvis, do you want to do all of it?
I'll do part of it. Who else wants to do part of this really, really great song? I would thank you.
Okay, Jackie, John, do you want part of Blue Christmas or nope? Okay, so Elvis, why don't you get it started? And then Marcy or Jackie, you want to do the snowflakes? When blue snowflakes? Okay. And then I'll have a blue Christmas That's Certain, and then I'll turn it back over to Elvis for a dramatic ending.
Sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right. Let's do this.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me.
And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. Yeah, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Take it, Elvis.
Yes, I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Elvis has left the building.
Yeah, I just got back here. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, you missed Elvis Presley. He was right here in the building.
Wow.
You'll have to watch it on the video later on.
Okay. That might be a scary thing. I'm not sure about that.
You know, I think I told y'all before that the building that Elvis left is right here in Shreveport.
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
Municipal Auditorium. Yeah.
Wow. Right down the street from Ralph and Kaku's.
Ralph's is in Bossier City.
Yeah, that's in the on the other side of town. Oh, I've only been to Shreveport once, but I discovered Bossier City. It was long, long ago.
Hey, thanks for picking the song, Mike. That's great. And good historical fact. I love that.
It's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
Well, you know, Mike's kind of on a roll here. The other one that he picked was Happy Christmas or Happy Xmas Wars over the John Lennon song. And would anybody like to do part of this song? Jackie, you got it. Mike, do you want to do part of it? One thing I want to mention is that we have two arrangements for this song, and the one that's really nice with the suspended chords in it is one that Mike found, and it looks really hard, but it's a little easier than it looks. Okay, Jackie, which part would you like to do? Oh, you're muted.
I I don't care.
Okay.
Assign me something,
All right.
but I'm not gonna play the harder one.
Okay, and that's fine. Why don't I do the first three stanzas, and then you do as much as you want.
Okay, I'll do 3 stanzas
Okay.
then.
All right. And so this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one's just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you had fun, the near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
You want me to come in there? I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Yeah.
And so it's Christmas. I'm sorry. Christmas for weak and for strong. The rich and the poor ones. The road is so long. And so happy Christmas for black and for white. For yellow and red ones, let's stop all day fight. A merry, merry Christmas and a happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, a new one's just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you had fun, the near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. That's a great song. All right, the next one is one that Jackie and Marcy sort of picked out, and Jackie arranged it. And it is not something, I mean, it scares me a bit to even try it out. In the quiet of my own home, with lots of reverb downstairs, I've muddled through a couple of times. But Jackie, this is all yours.
Okay, I'll try.
It's a great arrangement, too. I really like the arrangement.
There's a saying old says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's a big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the woods. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me.
Good job.
Thanks.
Nicely done, Jackie. Okay. Now, the next one is kind of a country song. Oh, and I believe Marcy picked this out. Marcy picked out a country song. What do you know? Well, Alan Jackson and John Denver both did this as a kind of a sentimental, sad holiday thing. But there's also another group called the Original Five, which reminded me quite a lot of the old New Anarchy String Band, which didn't have a ukulele, and neither does the Original Five, but they could sure stand to have one. Anyway, I got a different perspective on the song from that, and I mean, it's all part of life, and it turns out this song is not quite as sad as I thought it was, but But it's not a happy song, but oh well, I'm rambling. I have issues with rambling. Anyway, does anybody want to do part of this? Okay, I got it. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Last year when I was only 7, now I'm almost 8, as you can see. You came home 11:15 and fell down underneath our Christmas tree. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Oh, Mama smiled and looked outside the window. She said, son, you better go upstairs. Then you laughed and hollered, Merry Christmas. I turned around and saw my mama's tears. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. No, I don't want to see my mama cry. Okay. And then I picked out the next one, but doesn't mean I have to do it all. Would anybody like to do part of Winter Wonderland? Okay, I got it. I'm going to turn down that a little bit. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kiddies knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling, though your nose gets a chillin'. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Thank you. And another Melanie tune. Would anybody like to do part of Christmas Island? I got it. All right. Let's get away from sleigh. Oops. Oh, I think I had it right. Okay. No. Let's get away from sleigh bells. Let's get away from snow. Let's take a break from Christmas, dear. I know the place to go. How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to spend the holiday away across the sea? How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to hang a stocking on a great big coconut tree? How'd you like to stay up late like the islanders do? Wait for Santa to sail in with your presents in a canoe. If you ever spend Christmas on Christmas Island, you will never stray, for every day your Christmas dreams come true. How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to spend the holidays away across the sea? How'd you like to spend Christmas on Christmas Island? How'd you like to hang a stocking on a great big coconut tree? How'd you like to stay up late like the islanders do? Wait for Santa to sail in with your presents in a canoe. If you ever spend Christmas on Christmas Island, you will never stray, for every day your Christmas dreams come true. Let's get away from sleigh bells. Thank you. You may notice that Melanie suggested a lot of songs with reckless abandon, and another is 8 Days a Week, Beatles song, nothing to do with Christmas except that you need 8 days each week during Christmas, or you're not going to get it all done. Would anybody want to do any part of 8 days a week? Okay, Jackie, which part do you want? Okay, I'll start it off because I practiced this thing to start it off that was kind of a surprise. So, let's see. Why don't you come in on love on the third stanza? Well, I don't know what. It's the fourth line. Love you every day, girl. Always on my. Let's see. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. So, is that okay to come in that soon, or do you want to? Okay. And then when you get tired of it, just let me know. Yeah, you can do the rest of it if you want to, because my fun part will be gone after I start singing. Just it's like that. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
Love you every day, girl, always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you, love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Oh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Take it, Frank.
Love you every day, girl, always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I did get to do it again. Thank you, Jackie. That was good. And thank you, Melanie, wherever you are tonight. And the next one is another song from Melanie. So, Marcy, I hope you're tracking all this. You notice how many songs Melanie picked out. You know, it's like 5 or 6. You know. So sometimes Marcy picks out really good songs. I tease her about the country songs, but she picks out really good songs, and she's afraid she'll dominate the meeting if she picks out too many. But I have a secret. I can just put them off into the following week if I want to. But she hasn't, so far she hasn't requested enough songs for them to go into the following week unless they're songs for, let's see, you have some after Christmas songs that I already have in the future list. So yes, indeed. Thank you, Marcy. Okay, what about Pearly Shells? Good old sort of Christmassy song. Does anybody want to do any part of this? It's not the easiest or the hardest one. Jackie? Okay, where would you like to come in on this?
I could start it,
Okay.
and I can't remember if I can do that for every grain of sand. But if I hear it, I can probably do it the next time. So
Okay.
keep that in mind.
So when you, all right, so, well, why don't I do the first 2 stanzas and then turn it
Okay.
over to you, and then you will have heard it once, and then you can decide whether you want to do the grain of sand or whether you want me to take over again.
Okay.
All right. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. For every grain of sand upon the beach, I've got a kiss for you. And I've got more left over for each star that twinkles in the blue.
Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. For every grain of sand upon the beach, I've got a kiss for you, and I've got more left over for each star that twinkles in the blue. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. More than all those little pearly shells.
Thank you, Jackie. That was great.
Thank you.
You knew it better than you thought. Okay. Oh, Melanie suggested the next one. This is Ragtime Cowboy Joe. It's a very happy song, and it's tricky as hell. Does anybody want to play part of it? I practiced it. I think I might be able to make it through. Let me do a cleansing breath first. Okay. He always sings raggy music to the cattle as he swings back and forth in the saddle on a horse that is syncopated, gaited, and there's such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater. How they run when they hear the fellow's gun, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, scootin', shootin' son of a gun from Arizona, Ragtime Cowboy Joe. Out in Arizona where the bad men are, the only friend to guide you is an evening star. The roughest, toughest man by far is Ragtime Cowboy Joe. He's got his name from singing to the cows and sheep. Every night he say these, every night they say he sings the herd to sleep. In a deep bass so rich and deep, crooning soft and low. Oh. He always sings raggy music to the cattle as he swings back and forth in the saddle on a horse that is syncopated, gaited, and there's such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater. How they run when they hear the fellow's gun, 'cause the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, scootin', shootin' son of a gun from Arizona, Ragtime Cowboy Joe. Ragtime Cowboy, talk about your cowboy, Ragtime Cowboy Joe. Well, nobody got hurt. Thank you. Okay, and the next one, Jackie and I worked on and made it better.
You know, I realized I was looking for a recording of this with in the right key, and I found the right key, but it was something from Bruce Springsteen. And he had put those extra lines in.
Okay.
And I guess that's where they came from. So there was a different arrangement of this. But I think this is nice because it's the original.
Yeah. Well, I like the key. The Countdown Kids do it in B flat, which is absolutely impossible to play along with. I mean, nobody's got a capo big enough to go on the 10th fret. And if somebody happens to, nobody has hands small enough to play chords above the 10th fret. So if it's not one thing, it's something else. But arithmetic tells us that theoretically, if you put a capo on a 10th fret, the chords would come out right with the example. But really, does everybody need an example for Santa Claus is coming to town? Maybe not so much, okay? Jackie, how much of this do you want to do? All of it, or just most of it, or some of it?
Half of it.
Okay. Well, take it. And when you get tired, just say, take it, Frank. Does anybody else want to do part of it? Tom, John? Nope. No, Leslie? Okay. All right. Let's do this, Jackie.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout and tell you why Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Take it, Frank.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. And the next one, Melanie picked this one out for us. And I tried to learn it, and I think I may have gotten it. Did anybody else learn it? It's a real pretty song. I'm not sure that I've got it. My synaptic activity is a little wishy-washy on it right now. I must have listened to it 4 or 5 times this afternoon. I think, though, I'll put it off until next meeting. It's a fine little song. It really is. And it's short. I mean, what's not to love? Okay, well, that brings us to the open mic. So, this is the point where, do you have a song to share? Oh, look, Tom, what is that you have there?
I'm the luckiest guy here in Urbandale. Linda found this for me in a Giving Tree Goodwill thrift store from 2021, so it's 22 years old. And Santa has sunglasses, plays the harmonica, strums the ukulele, and plays the drum. So it's Santa Claus, one-man band.
And he's
Am I a
got a
lucky
little-
guy or what?
You are. He's got sound reinforcement and everything.
It's great.
He's a little micro. He's got that. I bet that's a condenser microphone, don't you
I
think?
think it is, yeah. It's pretty high tech.
Yeah, it looks like it to me. Well, that's great. Okay. Well, that's a tough act to follow. Yeah. John, do you have anything for us this Christmas season?
They like it when I play this at the nursing home in the summertime.
Okay. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Does anybody else have something?
I don't have a Santa Claus, but I've got
Oh,
a minion
yeah, you sure.
playing a ukulele.
Nice. Yeah, a little
He's
tiny
wearing,
ukulele.
he's wearing
That
a
must-
lay around his neck. And he's
doesn't
really
get
little.
much better than that. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, I mean, you know, your mic and it's open mic, so you know, you sort of puts you in the spotlight whether you.
Open mic.
Oh. Does anybody else have anything? We had
Frank and I wore our Christmas sweaters.
yeah, and Mike's it's not only green but it has a Grinch on it, so Mike's is wonderful. Mine has little animals and trees and X's and zeros. Somebody doesn't know how to play tic-tac-toe pretty clearly. Messed that up. Didn't even draw the board right. But, you know, it's true to tic-tac-toe. Nobody won. So that's good. Looks better on camera than it does in person. So there's that too. All right. Let's see. I don't think I have any songs that are I've got several that are for after Christmas in my open mic candidates. Let's see. No, I don't guess I have a song to share. So, I suppose that we're going to have to put the little animals to sleep all over the world. Yeah. Okay. So, this is something that we all have to work on together. And I need for somebody who would like to put the foxes to sleep. John, you kind of have that look, and yeah. So, John, you got the foxes. All right. Dory's not here, so does anybody want to take the whales for Dory, or okay, Jackie, you get extra credit for doing the whales. Okay. All right. Tom, that leaves you with the coyotes. And you've always liked the coyotes.
I love the coyotes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And that leaves me with the insects as usual. All right, let's do this, gang.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Foxes sleep in the forest. Lions sleep in their dens. Goats sleep on the mountainside. Piggies sleep in pens.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Whales sleep in the ocean. Zebras sleep on the land. Hippos sleep on the riverside. And camels sleep on sand.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Coyote sleeps in the canyon. A birdie sleeps in a tree. And when it's time for me to rest, my bed's a place for me.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. May bugs go to sleep in May. June bugs sleep in June. If skeeters try to sleep on me, I'll squish them up quite soon. Leslie, I didn't ask you if you wanted to do a verse. No, are you sure? Okay. So I was going to let you do the dramatic ending here. Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Thank you so much. Thank everybody for being here. And season's greetings. We've got another one of these to do. It'll be the day before the winter solstice. So send me your suggestions. Don't hold back on the Druid stuff or the Christmas stuff or any other stuff that makes you happy or that you just want to hear. If it makes you sad, that's okay too. I'll try to do it as grimly as possible. And it's so good to see all of you. And
Great way to spend a Wednesday. Thank you.
thank you, Mike. All right. Farewell for 2 weeks.